Good evening. This is CTV News from Monday, November 7th. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Patricia Valone. Glad you could join us tonight. Well, with just hours left in the 2016 presidential race, both candidates are making last-minute pitches to voters. Donald Trump is trying to make headway in states where Hillary Clinton has a stronghold. Meanwhile, Clinton is hoping for a surge in Latino turnout. As you know, that isn't the only race on the ballot. Voters in Prince George's are being asked to decide if 2 at-large seats will be added to the county council, along with other questions. The school board has 5 seats up for grabs. Candidates include Rahila Ahmed, Cheryl Landis, Edward Burrows, and Stephanie Hinton. On the national level, Chris Van Hollen and Kathy Shalega are vying for the Maryland Senate seat being vacated by Barbara Mikulski. We spoke with a local election official about what sort of turnout numbers they're expecting on Tuesday.
Basically, we expect that turnout will stay consistent with maybe what we had during early voting. We had good high turnout. However, we just don't know who's going to come out. We hope that everyone will. We encourage everyone to come out to vote. We anticipate that there will be lines, of course, in the peak hours, which is the beginning of the day when the polls open from 7 until about 10, and then at the end of the day when individuals get off from work between 4 and close. So if there's anyone who wants to come out to vote and you're available during non-peak hours, we encourage you to come between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
And polls open at 7 tomorrow morning and close at 8.
And of course, none of this matters if you don't get out and vote tomorrow. The candidates and many grassroots organizations have been pounding the pavement, telling people to do so if they haven't already voted. One of those groups is the NAACP, which has always been at the fore of voting rights issues.
This is the most important election since the election of President Obama. A lot's at stake. The Supreme Court judges, health care is back on the line again. And if we don't get out there and vote for the issues that affect you, we'll be set back 50 years.
And once again, don't forget the polls opening tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. A charter amendment that could shake up county council is on the ballot tomorrow. Question D asks whether they favor or oppose adding 2 at-large members to the county council. If approved, the lawmaker who has already served 2 terms can run, and if elected, hold one of the 2 at-large seats. This would expand the council from 9 to 11 members and end term limits.
I guess I would be for it. I mean, I guess the more the merrier. It give you more individuals who can come out and run for it. And who knows, you know, those last 2 at-large seats could bring somebody in that are really for whatever area it is that they're running for at that particular time. So yeah, I could be for that.
If we could just get the regular council to do something, you know, adding 2 more people, I don't think it's going to make really that much difference, because unless they come together to help what's going on in our community, everybody got to be on one page. Everybody has hidden agendas. Whatever those agendas are, it's got to be about our children.
If I can remember, I voted yes on that.
Yes, and,
yeah.
and why?
Because we need more representation, more people to be in accordance, in agreement with what's going on with this country, with the state.
And question D is one of 7 ballot issues that will be decided on tomorrow.
A local city council will vote on a proposal that could give non-U.S. citizens the right to cast a ballot in Hyattsville elections starting in 2017. Tonight, members of Hyattsville legislative body will make a decision on that measure. However, a 14-day residency requirement is expected to be amended by the sponsors to 30 days. Now, the vote is scheduled to take place about 8 o'clock this evening, and a second vote on that measure is expected in 2 weeks.
A report shows that Maryland doctors received more payments from pharmaceutical companies or medical device manufacturers than their colleagues in other states. The Centers of Medicare and Medicaid unveiled the data, which shows 25 physicians across the state who were the largest beneficiaries. Now, according to the subsidiary of the Department of Health and Human Services, these doctors were given payments and other perks valued at nearly $12.4 million. That study evaluated both monetary and service payments in the form of speaking engagement and consulting fees, food and travel, and royalties. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Patricia Valone.